Hi, this is Tim from Latest 3DS Games, and I thought I'd just give you a quick sort of overview on the Nintendo 3DS for Japan. If you're thinking about getting an import one, because you want to get hold of some of the games that aren't going to be available necessarily in the West, or you're going to have to wait a long time, a year or maybe more, for something you really want. So just really giving you a sort of quick look at the instructions, and obviously just looking at how easily accessible or not as a case may be. So I've literally just got hold of mine, so this is my kind of first impressions. I'll do an update video in a sort of couple of months time. Obviously it is all in Japanese, but there are sort of a number of diagrams obviously in there, so you know it's fairly self-explanatory. It's not too bad from this point of view for connecting up to the internet and things like that. There's loads of diagrams, and obviously if you've got a 3DS already, which is a good chance you would have if you're getting an import, then obviously you can kind of look at the relevant pages and you'll see that you'll be able to work it out. Not too bad. Again, there's loads of pictures in there. I mean, obviously if you can understand Japanese, you're not going to have too much of a problem anyway. But just looking through it, I can pretty much work out, and then comparing it to my 3DS XL menus, pretty well work out what I'm doing. It's really going to be more to do with the actual games, like sort of role-playing games and things like that, that you potentially going to have a problem with. So I'm just going to quickly show you the actual 3DS. I'm going to just change my camera around and give you a better look. Okay, so here's the 3DS itself, and obviously again it's going to be in Japanese, isn't it? So obviously things like the brightness control, things like that, you're not going to have any issues with at all. It's really, again, it's just going to be setting up things like your notifications, your eShop, that sort of thing, and then just surfing the World Wide Web. Again, it's all going to show in Japanese. You can see obviously some of it is in English as well, so you'll find that with the games as well. So it's not too bad, and again, if you're getting an import one, it's very likely that you will have a Nintendo 3DS anyway, so you can compare the instructions and you should be okay connecting up to the internet, and that it might just be, you know, just take your time and things like that. I don't think you'll have too many issues. I think, like I said, it's really just going to be to do potentially with some of the games. So I'm going to very quickly go into Monster Hunter just to show you, and again you're going to see that it is partly in English, as you can see from that, and you'll see that, you know, like there clearly you can see press the A button. It looks pretty much all English. It's not, but you can see like some of the menus and that. When you actually go into the game, it's going to be a bit different. So some of the menus, you know, on some of the games and RPGs, that sort of thing, like this here, you're going, well, I'm not sure. It's going to kind of be a bit of trial and error, but you can probably watch some other people's videos. You've got the games, or you can contact them if you're struggling. Action games, Marios, things like that aren't going to be really a problem. It is more to do with role-playing games. Monster Hunter's certainly got a bit of it, trying to work out what to do, etc. So if I explore around, if I talk to people, at the moment obviously if I can actually talk to them, you can see obviously I've clearly got no idea what they're saying. So potentially until you kind of get used to the actual game, you're not really going to know what on earth you're doing. As I can see here, I have no idea what I'm doing here. Oh, come out! Let's come out of that. You can see I've got no idea what I'm doing here because I can't get out of it. Okay. And yeah, so I think you just got to bear all that in mind. I don't want to sort of, it's going to really be up to you what you want to do. But there are certainly some games, and obviously Monster Hunter Ultimate or Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate is coming out now, so that's not so much of an issue. But there are some games like Bravely Default Flying Fairy which may not make it out for the West, although it might do. And there's also a number of other ones that are available, like Naruto, etc., which are unlikely to, see it over to the West. So it really depends on what you want to do. Now, just to finally give you an indication on price, you can get these pretty reasonably second hand for around about £100 or so. I've seen a few now. And just to let you know, with the games though, or sorry, if just to say, if you buy one new, you're going to be looking at considerably more than that to import it. So definitely worth checking out somewhere like eBay. If you're buying the games, you're going to struggle to find them second hand on their own. They usually come with the consoles. So you're looking at importing them, and they're not cheap. So, you're looking at a considerable amount of money. If you're only looking again sort of 3 or 4, sort of specialist type titles which are going to last a long time, like things like Monster Hunter, Bravely Default Flying Fairy, it's going to cost a lot of money, but you might well find it worth your while if you want to get hold of those games. So that's it for the quick overview. Like I said, it's not really too bad, I don't feel, to use in operation. It's just going to be some of the gaming that might cause a little bit of an issue. So this has been Tim at Latest 3DS Games. Thanks for watching.